Hey ladies, just want to talk about the gears real quick and stuck handles and things like that. Since we do get an occasional call on that, you can pass this video along to customers too. But if the handle is stuck and it won't move, there's only a few number of things that could happen, and I'm going to point out the most likely culprit of this. But the handle moves pretty easy. It spins pretty darn easy. So as you can see, this is a machine without the body on it. So these gears are really high strength, high quality gears. It's very unlikely that the teeth on these gears would break. Even if they did, it'd be even more unlikely that if it broke and it jammed this up in some form or fashion, it would probably fall out, and it might have a slip in the gears or something, but it's unlikely that it would cause it to jam up. Possible, but very unlikely. I've tried to break these gears. I'm 230 pounds. I've put the handle on and I've stepped on this handle with all my weight. Haven't been able to break a gear. So they're tested to about 3,000 pounds, and we haven't had a lot of issues with those gears breaking. If they do break, it's typically a failure in the manufacturing process where some air gets in some of the steel, and they usually fail right out of the box. So the first time you use it, the 10th time you use it, but not the 1000th time you use it. It's usually right away when it happens, because it's a flaw in the when they're casting the gears. So, but that's very, very rare. In 6 years of the machine, we've probably had that happen 3 or 4 times. So it's not very much. So as you can see, there's not a lot to go wrong in here. The most likely culprit is that something, either a small die. I've actually tried to do this. I got a small die down in the machine and rattled it around. I couldn't get it into place, and you can hear it rattling when you shake the machine. But I've also tried with little pieces of paper, like a 100-pound piece of cardstock, 120-pound piece of cardstock can wreak havoc on a gear as far as jamming it up if a piece of paper gets in there. It doesn't even have to be this big. So it could be half that size. But if a thick piece of cardstock or chipboard or something gets in there, you can get it into spot, and it's going to lock that handle up. So it's not going anywhere. Feels like it's really super stuck. So most likely that's the problem. Not 100%. There could be a couple other things, but the easiest way to see if that is the problem, it could be this set of gears here or the ones down here as well. It would the result would be the same. So if you can remove the handle, take a peek in here to see if there's anything stuck in the gears, or if the gears are all okay. And if there's a gear that's missing that got broke off, you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see if there's something missing. If one of these are broken off, it's going to be pretty obvious. You can also try to peek down in there with a flashlight or something and see if a piece of paper or something's got stuck on these. Outside of that, the bearings are extremely reliable. I've never, ever seen a bad set of bearings. It's not saying that it's not impossible, but the bearings are quality controlled, tested at 3 or 4 different spots, and very high-end quality manufacturer there, and we've never had a single set of bearings that's been bad. But again, it's not saying that it's not possible, but certainly something getting caught in the gears is the most likely culprit. If you could please investigate that. If there is something caught in there, you just need to turn the handle backwards, and if it's really stuck down in there, it might just take plowing through and going all the way through. I doubt if it'll cause any permanent harm to the gears themselves, if it's paper, chipboard, something like that. So if you could please take a look at those fixes and then let us know what the outcome is, that would be great. If you have any other questions, please feel free to give us a shout. Thanks.